What's going on, YouTube family? As you guys can see from the title of the thumbnail, we are 392 swapping my Chrysler 300. I'm pretty sure you guys know that I've had a few of them in the past, but I'm going to be building one for YouTube since I haven't built one yet. If you guys are new to this channel, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. But let's go ahead and jump right into it. Alright YouTube, as you can see, we are in the Charger Scat. As you guys can tell, it has a few lights on the dash. It does need suspension work. Has performance pages. I'll show you guys once I get to the destination, the outside of the car. It's honestly not a bad car. I could just fix the rest of the car and just sell it as a Scat, but what's the fun in that? Outside it's not too bad. They do got these wide wheels on here. And check out this quarter panel. Oh my god. Trunk doesn't really line up too well. These are the current lights on the dash. Check engine, ABS and traction. I believe it's because of the clock spring. I haven't plugged up my scanner up to it just yet. The codes are literally from our active exhaust. That ain't nothing. Seats look like brand new. Dash looks brand new. Honestly, I was thinking about putting this in a 300, but I feel like if I put a Charger dash in a 300, that's not really a good swap. Door panels look brand new. Comment down below what you guys think I paid for the car. If anybody would like to buy any of the body parts, feel free to message me on Instagram. Like I said, I am fitting this donor into the 300. Does have some frame damage right here. Motor sounds good, slow on coolant. But that ain't nothing I'm not going to take care of once I put it in the 300. So we are currently taking off the front end. I'm about to sell a few parts to the car that I'm not going to need for the swap. Try a little cold start real quick on the Scat. If you guys don't know, this is my Chrysler 300. Simple V6 300, nothing too crazy. There's my current daily. While he's taking apart my interior, I'm gonna be taking apart the exterior.
This was loud.
Currently draining the coolant. Let's go ahead and get these cooler lines off, get this clamp off, get the radiator fully off. I'm gonna make my way towards the back, get the exhaust off, get the dry shaft off, and then that's when I can probably drop this whole front out as one whole thing. I know it's gonna be a nightmare getting this exhaust off. It's already late in the day. I'm still working on a bunch of customer cars, but I'm gonna try my best to get this whole car completely stripped by today. It's 6:42 as you guys can see. Hopefully by 9, 10 o'clock, I can have this whole thing gutted out. Bunch of the parts right here. So we keep all the parts separated so we know we're not mixing any parts. So pro tip for y'all, make sure y'all mark y'all parts so you know which parts go back to what. Since it's a 300 body, you need to use these 300 panels. Finally, we're getting the body harness out.
Yeah, dude.
Very late. It's already dark. I did not drop the motor nor the rear. Almost everything underneath the car, like bolt wise, is all rusty. So it's giving me a hard time, like the exhaust bolts and stuff like that. Tomorrow I'm gonna go to Home Depot and get me a new saw cutter. I'm gonna just start cutting shit, because honestly I don't really need the V6 stuff. So I'm gonna just start cutting it and it's going to the trash. So yeah, man, we getting somewhere. Stay tuned. Guys, check it out. We got the 300 shell fully stripped. I'm talking about fully stripped. Only thing on here is my seat belts. Since they are compatible, Scat V6 does not matter. This took a little longer than I anticipated because a lot of the bolts were rusty. I will be replacing these with the Scat bolts. And also, check this bolt out, guys. Look at the bolt. This is the subframe bolt for the front. We was almost there and finally gave loose. Finally gave loose. Now I'm gonna just have to put a nut in there with the bolt. We got the motor out. As you can see, we took it out as one because my exhausts is not trying to come off. So we decided to just take it off as one. But as you guys can see, it is officially out the car. Now I'm gonna go ahead and finish taking the rest of this stuff out, slap that back in my 300. Then we're gonna get back to throwing this motor back in there.
Wow, man.
Vacuumed up. I'm about to put some installation all over here so you don't hear a lot of the road noises. A lot of 392 swabs and Hellcat swabs, they sound like straight road because they don't be feeling enough sound detonation after they remove all the whatever you call this. They be removing a lot of that and never put none of it back, but I'm gonna add extra just in case. have the dash in there, the shifter in there, no seats yet, no rear cradle. About to put the battery in it, check the power, and see if she starts. If she does, I will go ahead and start throwing everything else back together.
I'm ready
now. Alright, we got power. Alright. Let's move all this.
I didn't even see you put the button and you like that.
You know me. Car don't know where the key at. There it go. 392. Too easy. First try. Too easy. Not too shabby for our first startup. This is supposed to be a little more over. As you can see, it starts up perfectly fine. Let's go ahead and start putting the rest of the car together. The body panels are going to have to wait because I am going to be wrapping the car, so stay tuned for that. Like I said previously, on the Scat Charger, I did have a lot of lights on the dash, so we got nothing to worry about. Before I go ahead and slap the rest of this interior in, I'm going to wire up my third brake light so I don't have to pull the interior back apart when I go to wire it up. I'm also going to be wiring up my button so that can work. This goes here. Go ahead and wire this all the way through the car to where the original charger third brake light would have been at. So let me grab some extra wires. Got the third brake light all wired up. The button all wired up. Now let's go ahead and run my reverse lights. Rewire these. You wait to wire these because to put the car in reverse, the car got to be running, and obviously there's no fluids in the car yet, and I'm still have to put the rear cradle. So before I finish this interior, let me go ahead and throw my rear cradle in, bleed the brakes. Guys, so we have complete rear cradle on, lowering springs are back on, drive shaft completely bolted up, transmission mount completely bolted up. It's time to bleed the brakes. Once the brakes are completely blooded, I'm gonna let the car run, put some fluid in there, let the coolant bleed itself out, and once we're all finished with that, I'm gonna go ahead and wire up the tail lights, headlights. Add some brake fluid. Guys, so we have brakes now, so that's a plus. One step closer to being completely finished. We got one side to the headlight all wired up. Got my resistor on there. Let's go ahead and plug these up, show you guys my work. So if any of my customers are watching my videos, you guys can see. Yo, dude, can you start the car real quick? DRL starts right up. Turn the headlight one time. One time. DRL stay on. Turn them completely on. Our high beams. Let it go. Hazards. Just like that. You can cut the car off now. And just like that, that's exactly how your headlights should work. And this is how clean your wires should look. None of your wires should look exposed whatsoever. So if you guys would like to get y'all swap wires done, well, headlight wires done and tail lights, feel free to message me on Instagram. Let's go ahead and get this side all knocked out. So both headlights are wired. Let's go ahead and jump to the back. Get started on the tail lights. I'm gonna wire up the reverse lights as well. I know a lot of swaps out there don't have reverse lights, but I will be wiring mine. But as you can see, my brake lights are working, DRLs are working, reverse are working. Hit the hazards. Hazards are also working. All nicely tucked and wired up. Alright guys, let's go ahead and wrap this in suede black. I will be replacing these with the charger ones.
We're doing 1,000,000 stars.
And we will be adding stars and ambient lighting.
For real?
Yeah, for real.
You get 2 kits?
Yeah. Let's swap these out for the charger ones. Boom, just like that. Headliner is completely wrapped suede. I'm gonna do the handle delete because it looks a lot more cleaner. Might look a little crazy, but since it is a 2020 swap, the gas caps don't work. I figured out how to get it to work. That's not how it's going to be, but I just want to show y'all that I'm really tough at this. Y'all hear that? Switchy. Gonna take a quick little break. I don't know if you guys can tell, it's starting to drizzle. So once the rain passes by, we're gonna continue working on the car. We are 70% there. All the little tedious stuff is almost done. I just had to wire up the front side markers. And this one, I like my side markers to work. Are officially in. Headliner is not completely on, but I just wanted to see how it'll look before I wrap it up. I'm still putting lights on the doors. Do you guys hear that burnout? Yo, what was that? What'd he do?
He did a burnout.
He did burnout?
He said, yo! Yo!
guys can see, whole interior is somewhat put together. Headliner fully blacked out. Seats are back in. Steering wheel airbag. These little trims are all back in. Custom shifter all back in. Last thing to do are my door panels. I am waiting on my second ambient kit because the Crusher 300 required both. Let's go ahead and recharge the AC. It is finally time to get started on the wrap. Wet sanded the car just a tad bit. Get all this old debris and glue that was stuck on the car throughout the years. This car is, well, the shell itself is about 10 years old. So some leftover old debris and stuff that I couldn't get off with the clay bar. But let's go ahead and get started on the wrap. Let's go ahead and show you guys what I got. Give a huge shout out to Car Wrap Online for sponsoring today's video. As you guys can see, the wrap is from them. Boom, this is the color. Sheesh, close to FA green in person. Let me know down below, was this a W color or do y'all think this color ass? Go ahead and get this wrap, take out the box, get it laid down, get the pieces cut out. Like I said, I'm only gonna be doing this side for now, and then tomorrow I'm gonna start the other side. So we got the first two panels all wrapped up. I'm not actually sure if this camera's picking up the color it is in person, but it is a much more lighter green than it is showing on camera. First one was completely wrapped. Hood has to get swapped out, then wrapped, but everything else is wrapped, including the back bumper and the front bumper. I am leaving that black. Front bumper is also completely wrapped. I'm actually about to paint the rims silver, and then I'm gonna be painting the lip gloss black because it's like matte. Base coat laid down. I'll do the black before the silver so it can give it that gunmetal look. Lip base coat is also applied. I'm gonna throw the clear on there once I do the clear on the wheels. So it is the next morning. Let me go ahead and update you guys on what we got done on the car so far. Wheel liners are on. Complete rear is on besides the wing. I'm looking forward to putting this car back on the ground today. I'm just waiting on my new upper shroud for the front bumper. The one I had was cracked, so I went ahead and ordered a new one. It's been approximately 13 hours since I painted these wheels. Pretty much all good to go. I'm most likely going to ceramic coat these so they will be a lot easier to clean. Not gonna lie, they came out really good. I was gonna throw satin clear over them, but I think the gloss made them look a lot more better. Front bumper is back on there. Wheels are back on there. Side markers rewired. Fog lights are rewired. The new upper shroud finally came. Now I'm about to lower the car back down and finish putting the car back together. I still have to put my door panels on, my hood, and wrap the hood. And it should be pretty much good to go. First time the car being back on the ground since we built it. All the clip screws that I gotta pick up too. Start cleaning up. Get this thing on the road. About to go for my first drive in the Scat 300. But first, let me clean up.
This on dumpy, chat. What y'all think? What y'all think? In a world full of 5 stars. Damn. Damn. I see it. Then you gotta switch up the look. Damn. Alright, chat. We gonna get back there.
Good strength.
Yo. This on tough, bro. Just leave it black hood. This y'all look goofy on cam. Ew. Ew. Hold on. Ew. Dang, yo. Why your back window closed, yo? Yo. Ooh. Ooh. Tell y'all something different. Dang, nobody got this drum. Nobody got this drum.
Good PC.
Dang. Hold on. Stars in the roof. You can't even see this drum. Start for y'all boys. Oh, that's fresh tires.
I'll let me cook. Stay in, buddy. Take a pic. Guys, she is finally finished. I'm about to take this car to where I usually take photos at, and I'm gonna just show you guys everything. This will be my first drive. Yeah. PC. Check engine light is on for my exhaust. ABS and traction light is on for my mismatch ABS pump. It does have a squeak noise in the back. I believe it's my e-brake. This car does need an alignment. Bad. That thing is just squeaking back there. Brakes need to be blooded a little bit more, which I expected. That's the reason why I didn't paint the calipers yet. Honestly, not too bad. Besides that noise. She came a long way. Turn the brightness up a little. Let's look at the interior since it is dark now. Sheesh. Good PC lights. Sheesh. Right, YouTube family, if you made it this far, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. If you guys could get me to 1,000 likes, I know I'm reaching, but if you guys can get me to 1,000 likes, I'll do another start to finish build for y'all. But I'm gonna go ahead and wrap the video right here. If you guys are new to my channel, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and I'm gonna catch you on the next video.